According to the NHTSA.gov, 36,560 deaths occurred due to motor vehicle accidents in 2018. Hi, my name is NSefcik, and on today's speech, I'll be talking about autonomous vehicles. Now, why might this be relevant to you? Well, there's a good chance that you either own a vehicle or use a vehicle on a daily basis, and autonomous vehicles will change your life. Now, in this speech, I am here to persuade you that the American transport industry needs to move its ground fleet to all autonomous vehicles, and I have 3 reasons why. 1, human error will be significantly reduced, saving lives and reducing injuries in the process. 2, Americans can spend their time more effectively while in the vehicle. And 3, the cost of owning a vehicle will dramatically be lower. But before I get to those reasons, we have to discuss the question, what are autonomous vehicles? Well, some basic information is that autonomous vehicles are vehicles that operate on their own. They use AI, which is called artificial intelligence, basically computers, to do all the processes that a human usually would. Now, the future. This is how we envision the future, and we are slowly getting there. In this PowerPoint, there is also levels. But what do I mean by levels? Well, there are levels of autonomy within vehicles. There are 6 levels to be exact, 0 through 5. Starting at 0, which is 100% human control. Basically, the vehicle has no autonomy whatsoever. This is just your basic average car that you can buy today. However, level 3, which is the middle ground, is self-driving under certain conditions. This is available on all Teslas as they are able to self-drive but still need human input at the wheel. However, level 5, which is where we are wanting to get to, is 100% full self-driving, which needs no humans within the vehicle itself to do its things. Now, why might this be important? Well, it's going to take time, and we're speeding up the time, basically, the timeline of it all. Now, going back to the reasons for autonomous vehicles within the transport industry. For reason number 1, safety. Reducing human error. Now, what are the crash rates by humans, you might say? Well, according to Matthew Lindbergh, who updated the article Automated Vehicles for Safety on the NHTSA.gov website, said that 94% of serious crashes are due to human error. If we remove the human thought process, which that's kind of what autonomous vehicles are, more people will be safer. But who exactly would be more protected? Well, this would include drivers, passengers, bicyclists, and pedestrians. Now, some might say that this is just AI and that they don't trust AI to put their hands in their lives and that someone might hack the vehicle and control it without their knowledge, blah, blah, blah. Well, we have a remedy for that. Anti-hack measures will be automatically put in place. And since computers are built by humans, we can improve the computers and therefore the software behind the computers to make sure that hackability and glitches are rarely an occurrence. Now, going on to reason number 2, convenience. Now, what do I mean by convenience? Time management, basically. Entertainment, work, stress, what does that really mean? Well, according to the article Benefits of Self-Driving Vehicles by the Coalition for Future Mobility.com, in a fully automated vehicle, all occupants could safely pursue more productive or entertaining activities like responding to an email or watching a movie. This would then in turn alleviate some stress as you're able to more freely do what you want while being on the road. Now, some might say that your reaction time is basically non-existent due to your not paying attention. And that is a very valid concern, so there must be protocols that must be in place. Now, protocols. Passengers will still have to have heightened awareness of their surroundings as they are still in a moving vehicle, but safety protocols such as a steering wheel, gas and brake pedals, and a manual override switch would be mandatory to make sure that if something went wrong, the occupants in the vehicle could safely maneuver out of the problem. And last but not least, we have reason number 3, the money or cost behind things. So, you have spending or saving. What's going on here? Well, according to Lisa McKinney, a CSG communications associate who wrote Autonomous Vehicles, Cost, Benefits, and Public Policy Considerations for CSG.org in August 2017, said that autonomous vehicles also allow for higher speed limits, smoother rides, increased road capacity, and reduced traffic congestion. Now, what this means is that vehicles would use less gas, which in turn save money, less stop and go situations, and would have actually less maintenance issues as there's less areas for cars to have problems within the maintenance or the interior of the vehicle. Now, some might say as a rebuttal, what about the upfront costs? Autonomous vehicles usually cost more. And that is also very true. However, it's kind of about the time. While yes, the cost of the vehicle is more expensive up front, given more time as people usually own cars for, let's say, 5 years, the cost will even out or even save you money due to less gas money or less maintenance cost. Also, you can also say that insurance prices would go down dramatically as this is less about human error, more about computers driving you. Less people would also actually, less people can need insurance. Now, for a recap. The American transport industry needs to move its ground fleet to autonomous vehicles for one, massive safety benefits that leads to more lives being saved, time will be more effectively be spent while on the road, and the cost of ownership will be dramatically lower. Now, I hope to see a future where autonomous vehicles are everywhere and that the world is less stressed. But I do understand that this will take some time. To end off, I have a quote from Elon Musk. Self-driving cars are the natural extension of active safety, and obviously something we should do. Thanks.